Hello, I'm Phil Svitek, 360 Creative Coach, and in this episode, I want to provide a solution to a very common problem. And so imagine this, right? You are designing a graphic, whatever it may be. It may be a brochure, it may be a poster, something for your website, whatever the case may be. And you have some references and you're like, ooh, that's a really cool font. I want to use that font. But it's like not a standard font. And so you're like, well, what the hell's the name of that font? Very simple, right? So the solution is screenshot that template, whatever it may be, right? That image, and then go to fontsquirrel.com, okay? fontsquirrel.com. And there, it's very simple. All you have to do is upload that screenshot, and FontSquirrel, that website, will identify what that font is, okay? That's amazing. Now, here's kind of a secondary trick to this. What you might get back is a font that is going to be sometimes very expensive, right? So if you take, if you copy and paste that font of what that font name is into Google, it might be like, oh, that font will cost you $450 to buy. So the trick I have for you then is to take, in the Google search, paste the name of that font and add free alternate versions. So that way the Google search is looking for, okay, what's something similar to that, but it's free, okay? Now, listen, if you have money to spend on a very expensive font, because you're absolutely in love with it and you can afford it, then by all means go do it. But that's why most of us, but certainly I, don't necessarily want to spend that much money. And not that they're all that expensive. Sometimes you can get a font for like $30, sometimes $50, it all depends on the font. But generally speaking, I would prefer not to have to spend that money on font, unless it's something like ultra important. But generally speaking, my everyday graphics that I put out and so forth, I don't need that. So I look for the alternate version, right? So again, I copy and paste the font title, free alternate versions, and boom, Google spits it out, and then I find something that I'm like, oh, okay, this is really, really similar. I like this, and it's free. So I download it and utilize it. So that is a solution I have for you in order to find a font that you're looking for based on something that you saw that you really like. Let me know how it goes for you. I hope this tip has been beneficial for you. If there's any questions that you have that I didn't answer in this, by all means ask away. You can comment down below or hit me up on social media at Phil Svitek. Also, if you think this might be a benefit to somebody else, then by all means please share it. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed, I would encourage you to do so, that we get all the various episodes and lessons that I put out right when I put them out. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you, and I hope to see you next time.